right, here we go. In 3, 2. Why is this mic without a fucking cover? I do not know. I'll put a sock on it. Welcome to this episode of This Week in Sports. You know how we do here. I talk sports, and Caleb puts his insight as much as he has on it. But and you listen. Oh, dude, you brought him back. So the first thing I want to talk about real quick is, why do hiccups happen? Why do you get them? Why do they stay with you? And why are they still with me? You have a theory, Caleb? Like,
does God hate you?
Yeah.
No, I think. No, I have no theory. I don't want to sound dumb.
Dude, it sucks, dude. I hate hiccups. Anyways, I'm trying to get rid of these hiccups, and we're going to talk about, obviously, the Stanley Cup Final, NBA Final. We'll talk sports, obviously, here. But a big thing in my life, which I'm really, really thankful for, super, super thankful for, is the fact that Indian Relay and the Edmonton Riverhawks, our baseball team, are collaborating, and it's been thank you. It's been the biggest meetings of my life, I think, all things considered. And so, long story short, if you come to the game, I thank you for joining in and watching this. First of all, I appreciate that. I can't believe anyone even watches this shit, but the fact that Indian Relay and the Edmonton Riverhawks, the two organizations and two sports that I work for, I can't even call it work for, because it doesn't even feel like work. It's exactly what I want to do, and that's why I'm doing this. Point being is, there's going to be a demo of Indian Relay at the Riverhawks season opener on June 13th. And if you're actually watching this and listening to this right now, I would really, really appreciate if you came through on June 13th and seen the demo of this Indian Relay race, because it's the most incredible, extreme, as the Indians call it, deadliest sport you ever seen. In case you don't know what Indian Relay is, it is 3 laps, 3 horses, 2 riders. They jump off one horse and jump on another, bareback. It's fucking intense as shit. And anyone that sees it for the first time had the same reaction that I had the first time. They're like blown away. And the fact that, honestly, like the fact that like I facilitated this to get Indian Relay at the Riverhawks is, I couldn't even say it's a dream come true, because not even in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I'd be able to do this.
I don't dream that good.
I don't dream that good. No, I don't. When I started it, I just wanted to get in the industry. Then all of a sudden, I'm facilitating 2 different sports on the same fucking field. It's crazy. So, yeah, if you're listening to this, and if you really want to, and you're into just sports and good times in general, come to June 13th. Wednesday, I think it's a Wednesday or something. Yeah, it's a Wednesday, June 13th. Come to the field and come watch, because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. You're gonna be entertained, and we always put on a show down at the Riverhawks, down at Remax Field. It's always an amazing, amazing show. And the fact, just personally, why, like, I can't believe that this is happening. I have to like pinch myself all the time, because it feels like a dream, honestly, Caleb. Like dude, like I can't believe all these blocks are falling into place just based on the fact that I'm going for it. And everyone says like it's I hate the cliches. I hate the fucking sayings. I hate all that shit. But some of them are true. Like if you go for it, if you pursue your dreams and if you actually go for them, it could happen. And it's actually true. Like I'm an example of it. It's remarkable. I have to pinch myself every time every time I leave Remax Field, every time I leave a meeting, every time I announce Indian relay races, I have to pinch myself and I give thanks to the Creator, to the Lord. I always give thanks because I'm so thankful for how this is happening. It's just I can't even believe it's happening when it happens. It's I don't know. It takes words out of my mouth because this is something I dreamt of, but I never thought once that I would be facilitating two different sports on one field and being the middleman of it. Like not once when I decided to come into this field of sports broadcasting, there's no way that I could even fathom that this would be a possibility. I just got into this because I love sport. And the fact that I got two sports going in conjunction with each other is like just so mind-blowing to me. So if you guys, I don't know who listens to this, I really appreciate every single person that listens to this. It's crazy to me that people even listen to me practicing this. But if you could come to the Edmonton Riverhawks on June 13th, the season opener, you will not only see some great ball and have a good time, but you will also see Indian relay. And that shit blows your mind. Trust me. It's fucking crazy. So that's on June 13th. We got a lot of shit going on. There's a lot. I've been so fucking busy trying to facilitate this and doing other things. And if June 13th, if any of y'all can come, I'd really appreciate that. If you're with the if you're with my Sandlot League, then we're gonna get a suite. We're gonna do all this. We're gonna do a bunch of shit. Like we're gonna get probably a couple suites. I swung a deal with. Don't tell anybody. Don't you fucking tell anybody.
Telling everyone.
I might have swung a deal. But for the home opener, I'll get you in there, Caleb. Get Naomi in there. I'll get Joel in there, my last co-host, and yeah. Hey, what do you mean what? No one asked him what. Hey, kick that guy out. You got another one?
I love it. You guys are so great.
I don't know what that was.
Toward the headphones, dog. Oh my god. Anyway, point being is the Riverhawks are starting and season opener June 13th. We have Indian Relay showcase there. I am fucking so excited for it because, yeah, I mean, whenever you see Indian Relay, you're fucking blown away. So, guarantee you that. Moving on though, we got the NHL playoffs coming up, and we have the NBA finals also happening right now. The NBA finals, though, there's some controversy as far as the officiating, as there is in the NHL. Do we want to get into that though? No, we can't. We can't. So Denver won Game 1 of the NBA Finals. This is an interesting year for sport in North America because the Denver Nuggets are facing the NBA or the Miami Heat.
The Nugs?
What?
Oh, dude.
Oh shit! Thanks. Good looking out. Whatever. All good. Who gives a fuck? Because it's going to be an interesting take that I'm going to have. I don't know if I should say it, but I'm going to say it anyways. So, the Denver Nuggets are facing the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. The Denver Nuggets have never won a championship. In the NHL, the Florida Panthers are facing the Las Vegas Golden Knights, and neither of them have won a championship. Drop a comment, drop something if you disagree with me or if you agree with me. Am I the only one who thinks that these companies, these sports organizations are trying to... No, you don't even... It's a fact. They're trying to build their brand around places they haven't built their brand around yet. Denver, Sunshine, Florida, where there's fucking beaches everywhere. Las Vegas, Nevada, where they just went. I mean, the only other thing would be, the only other place would be, oh my God, of course my fucking phone sucks right now. Okay, well, on a side note, real quick, don't buy a S9. Do not buy a S9 fucking phone because it doesn't work. Out of those 4 teams, the only team that's won a championship is from Miami. The Miami Heat. Yeah. So am I the only one that's fucking crazy? Am I crazy to suggest that these sports leagues, quote unquote, they're not actually called sports leagues, but these, I don't even know what to call them.
Entertainment conglomerates.
Entertainment conglomerates. Thank you, Caleb. Am I crazy to think that they want to make the most money? And they want to expand their entertainment industry? Am I crazy to think that? I don't know. Am I? I don't know. I don't know. I hate to think that as a sports broadcaster, but the way it fucking looks like that's exactly what fucking happens. Oh my God. So Denver won last night, which is good for, I guess, just promoting the game of basketball in the States. So they're up 1-0 against the Heat, but I don't give a shit about that, honestly. Like I don't do basketball only when the Raps are in it, and the Raps got fucked. So fuck it. But what's with the NHL here? We got the Florida Panthers hosting, or no, we got the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Florida Panthers, and that's hockey. That's hockey in 2023. What? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Honestly. Oh, it gets me going. It gets me fucking going. But honestly, like, why do you have a team from the desert and the team from Florida, from the beach, the swamp, facing each other? Why? Why? You tell me why. Tell me why. I want to know why. I got to know why. I have to, because it's mind-boggling to me. I'm baffled by it, and I don't understand it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I got a nice burp there. The only reasoning, the only reasoning that I could have behind it is the conspiracy motherfucking reason. Like, they don't want this, they want this. As a sports fan, I don't want the conspiracy theories around it. I want it fair and square. But honestly, when you look at it,
cut him off.
Cut this guy off. Turn off his mic. But honestly, man, like, you got a team from the desert and you got a team from the beach facing each other in the Stanley Cup Final. No one gives a fuck in the States about this.
But maybe they will now that they're teams.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah? Oh, maybe they will, eh? Gary Bettman? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe they will, eh?
Someone call somebody, get someone out here to stop
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
How about this week in sports history?
Yeah. We should just move on. Just move on. Where are we at? If you listen to this much of me, I really appreciate you. I really, really do. But there's some things that fucking piss me off. And the main thing that pisses me off is unfairness in a professional league. When it's not fair, then what the fuck are we watching? What the fuck am I doing? I hate that shit. Before we get to this week in sports history, though, it's got to re-promote June 13th, home opener. And any of my team members from the E-Town Riots, the Maulers, the Machos, or the Donkeys. Hey, I didn't name these teams, bro. Don't give me that look. I didn't name these teams. We'll blame that on somebody that we can't name, or I could name, but I'm not going to name. There was no, there was no consultation on that. Anyways, before we get to that, got to re-promote. Yeah, June 13th. Please come through to Remax Field and watch Indian Relay at the Riverhawks home opener. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. It's going to be tremendous, as whatever my boy says, Donald Trump, because we all love our boy Trump, right? I got two things for this week in sports history. A couple things, actually. Some good ones here. So, in this week in sports history, we'll go June 2nd. In 1933, FDR authorizes "fuck it, doesn't matter." Oh, I had a good one. Fuck you, dude. Okay, so this might be up for some discussion, Caleb. One of the best. He's a Hall of Famer. Ted Williams, in 1943, he enlists in the U.S. Navy. There was a lot of that in the 40s, like baseball players enlisting in war. Can you imagine doing that?
Well, imagine just like people recognizing you in your battalion. Like,
You're Ted Williams.
I saw you down at Yankee Field.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Like, it's fucking. Oh, I couldn't even
and then
imagine.
You see fucking Ted Williams right in front of you, get his fucking head blown off.
Well, he lived. Oh. He lived through it.
Well, they don't put a guy down the front line.
Okay, one more. June 2nd, 1958. This week in sports history. Unknown. No one knows who. Oh, I guess he's a Hall of Famer, apparently. Hall of Famer, third baseman. Brooks Robinson hits into the first of 4 triple plays. What? No wonder it's from 1958. They don't have any fucking. What the fuck? How do you have 4 triple plays in a game? I don't know. Ask the E-Town Riots. We're facing them this next weekend. The Edmonton Sandlot Baseball League, or whatever Jeff called it. Yeah, we're playing again this week. Wednesday, as always, we got rained out. This one, which fucking sucked, dude. This arm was ready to go, dude. It was ready. It was ready. Grab this arm, man. Feel it. Yeah, dude. Exactly. It was ready to go, and then of course Mother Nature said, "Fuck you, we're gonna rain," and you gotta wait till Saturday. But nonetheless, we play every Wednesday at Grand Trunk Field. If you're watching this, I can't believe I still can't believe that people watch this, and I really appreciate it. To all the real fans that watch it to this point, thank you so much. And I didn't even give my predictions, though, for the Stanley Cup Final. Okay, before I leave you, so I'm on record. Between the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights, Josh Jacko, I got to go with my original one. I got Florida in 6 or 7. But because I have to be definite, I'm going to go 6. Florida Panthers in 6 games to win the Stanley Cup. But with that said, Caleb, I am cheering for the Vegas Golden Knights because I want us to be beat. Like if we get beat, at least we got beat by the champs, right? Twice in a row, right? But the way Florida's playing, I don't know. It's tough to beat. Them. And Vegas is just playing devil's advocate for Vegas. Florida's been off for 10 days. They haven't played in 10 days by the time game 1 happens. They swept, yeah. And Vegas has only been off for 5 days. Everyone's got a lot of rest, right? But if Florida comes out the way they did for the previous 2 series, they're winning. They're winning the Stanley Cup. But it's fucked up that it's Florida and Vegas. And I'll leave it at that. Florida in 6. Appreciate you watching. Shout out to my shout out to my producer Caleb, keeping it down, holding down the 1s and 2s. And that's Caleb Jacko, killing it as always with his nice Hawaiian shirt, fucking looking fresh as shit. And I appreciate anyone that's been watching this long because I can't believe people watch this shit. Thank you so much. Adios.